Good morning. Happy Thursday. It's weekend eve. We got this, and it's a 3-day weekend for the US. So, yay. Super looking forward to that. I forgot I gotta twist the camera so that I can write comfortably. Okay. How we doing? We behaving? I hope so. Sorry, I am very much a space case today, and you will find out why shortly. But yeah. To start off with a funny story. Yesterday, I'm not on Facebook. I don't enjoy it anymore. But for my side gig, there is a challenge going on, and part of my role is to be encouraging and so when people post for the challenge, I need to comment on that. So now I have to be on Facebook. And so I go on once or twice a day. And what time is it? 5:54. It's too dang early to be awake. But I was on there, and I like going through the Facebook memories. I enjoy looking back, and I did that yesterday. And one of them was one of those it's not a quiz, but it was one of those OMG things where you click a button and it predicts something for you. It comes up with an answer. And it was what are you doing on Valentine's Day last year? And so I was I wonder if this one still works. And so I clicked on it, and 99 is pretty good. Dang. Okay. I clicked on it to see what it was this year, and I shared it. I'm not telling you what the answer was just yet. I can't talk when I'm doing my blood pressure. So, but I clicked on it and I shared it and forgot about it. Anytime that I went in to check on Facebook after that, it was people usually laughing at that because it was ridiculous. And then when I got home from work, my dad was leaving to go to the gym, and he looked at me. He's like, "If I would kill you," and I was like, "What? What did I do?" And he's like, "I saw your Facebook post," and I was like, "Oh, yeah, Dad, that's not gonna happen." He's like, "I know, I would kill you," because it said going on a date with your ex. And my mom, she saw it too. She's like, "That's not even funny." And I was just like, wow, okay. So you can see how they feel about my ex. So it's starting to come down a little bit. So I think that the medication that my doctor put me on is working. But it's still kind of erratic and everywhere. Even my pulse is kind of all over the place. But let's see, what was last Thursday? I don't know. But it's still in the 40s, dropped to 20s and 30 and then 30s up. I don't know. I don't feel like there's a rhyme or reason for my blood pressure at all. part of me wonders why I even take it. But I don't know. Yeah, like, I think I take it because I know it goes up when I'm sick. And sometimes I don't recognize when I am sick. So, I don't know. I don't even know what caused me to start checking it. But we're going to find out why I was such a space case this week. Also, I did not track yesterday because of stuff. So yesterday I definitely hit my step goal, and that's about it. And that is okay. Sometimes all we can do is one thing. And that is A-okay. By the way, I don't want anyone freaking out about the taking a bath. Like, I shower. Showering takes more spoons than taking a bath for me. So, yeah. Anyway. Sleep. And this is why I have been a space case for a couple days. So as you can see, yeah, last night I got 5 to 5.5 hours of sleep. Why, might you ask? Because I had a hard time falling asleep, and then I was woken up 30 minutes before my alarm from some rustling noises in my room. Now, this may not be a big deal. It was more like, it sounded like something was falling and then hit a plastic bag, as last night was slightly better. But we all know that I just don't sleep on Wednesday nights. But that's what it sounded like. And so when it woke me up 30 minutes before my alarm, I was like, okay, something fell over. And then I heard it again. So I sat up and turned on the lights, looking around to see if I could see anything walking around my room. Because we have had a rodent problem on the outside of our house. And it looked like one may have found its way in last week, but we haven't seen it. And so I was like, holy crap, do I have a rat in my room? And I looked around and I didn't see anything. And like, most of the plastic bags in my room are gone. Like, there's nothing. There was nowhere for this thing to be. I'm even looking around now because I'm paranoid. And so I was like, okay, I have a couple minutes. I am going to, like, I have 20 minutes at this point. It's like, okay, I'm just going to lay down and go back to bed. And go back to sleep. I didn't track my steps yesterday, but I hit my step goal. I already know that. I usually hit it before I leave for work. I just don't know by how much. And look, Tuesdays are back to being over 10K. But then I laid down and I got comfortable and I started hearing it again. And it almost sounded like it was under my bed. So I was like, yep, nope. So I got up, turned on the light, looked around, still didn't find anything. I wanted to scream, but I'm not a screaming type person. I just get really, really tense. And so I was like, okay, I'm just awake. And then I just got ready. And I still had to be in my room for like scripture study and stuff. And that's like a relatively quiet thing. Didn't hear it again. I turned off the lights and sat on my bed for a while. Didn't hear it again. I have not heard this noise since. So I'm just like, okay. So it's either a rat, which I didn't hear it last night either, so I don't think it was a rat at this point. But I'm not looking all that hard. Or, like my bed is starting to break, but it's breaking very, very slowly, which, if it does, there's so much stuff under my bed that I wouldn't be able to, like, go very far, so I don't know if that's good or bad or not. Or I have a ghost. That's just where I'm at. That's what I'm thinking. And honestly, I think I'd prefer the ghost because it would be cheaper to fix. Did I do anything yesterday for any of this? I wish I took a nap, but I did not. I didn't do anything. But it caused me to get so little sleep. And then last night, as I laid down to bed, I kept being paranoid about hearing the sound again. That even though I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I could not fall asleep until after 11. So that was fan-freaking-tastic. But I didn't do this because I was laying down resting. Did I spend yesterday? Yes, I did. It was a credit spend. And if you're curious, I have not sent away my giveaway prize. But in all honesty, I don't think the person who won knows that they won yet. Granted, I already have their address. They're going to get the prize anyway. I know they were busy this weekend, and I don't know if they watch shorts. So, you know. So I don't think they know it's coming. Okay, so. Oh, habit tracker. Did I do anything besides this? I cleaned up a little bit. Because I had to look for something. Like, looking for things is the reason you clean. Oh my gosh. Like, for real. Ugh. Because I did set up a month ahead binder. I'm not going to be able to put very much into it every month. And I wanted to use it for the summer months, but one, the funding will not be ready by then. And two, I don't think, like, the amount I was going to put into it every month was not going to be enough to be able to last me the month. And yeah, so and I don't know, just I can't do words today. Oh, I'm so happy there's no IEP meeting. Good gravy, that would be bad. What's sad is, like, after the bad night's sleep yesterday, I did not go to a PD hoping to come home and relax and rest, because I kind of have a cough going on, and we know that those are never good for me. Like, we have a lot of staff out, and then, like, Tuesday, I guess there were 75 kids who were absent, that their families called them out and marked them as sick because they were sick. But, yeah, I just, yeah, so I came home to rest, and I ended up not being able to sleep, so. This we only do once a month. I'm not marking it today, just because I think everything would go down, and that would make me sad. I did mark my weight on Sunday, because I had gone up, and I thought maybe it was a, like, fluke, and then I weighed myself again, and it did not go down. It's actually been steadily going up this week, but 45.5. Part of why it is going up is because I am supposed to start my cycle anytime now. And for me, part of that, or part of, like, my PMS is bathroom struggles, like constipation and things like that, which will affect my weight. It usually does not last as long as it has, but I think my cycle is running late. Which, even though I have not been intimate with a person, I know I'm not pregnant because, like, I know I'm not pregnant because I don't do the thing to get pregnant, but also, but, like, that's always what my mind goes to, even though it is physically not possible. Excuse me. But yeah, you know, like, it's just that stupid little thought that pops into your head. Like, I kind of wish, but, like, also, no. Isn't it funny what our mind does on us? But I'm not expecting this to stay because there is no physical way that I could have gained 2.6 pounds in a week. No physical way. Because that means, okay, every 1 pound of fat is 3,500 calories. Excess in a week. So, like, if I was supposed to eat 2,000 calories in a day, but I ate 5,500, then yes, I can gain a pound of fat. Other than that, not possible. And doing that twice, 2.6, would mean that I would had to have eaten an extra 9,100 calories last week. That's a lot of food, and I didn't do that. So, I'm assuming it's water weight. We're not going to talk about measurements. We don't talk about car. No, that's all we're going to talk about right now. So, I'm not putting a lot of stock in the weight. Yes, it's continually gone up this week. But again, cycle hasn't happened. When is it actually supposed to happen? I know it's this week. It's kind of adjusting because of working now, because I'm around other women, like, who regularly cycle. You know how we match up like that. Oh, I'm late by a couple of days. Okay. But the person that I work closely with is supposed to start tomorrow. So I could be lining up with her. And that's a cool thing we do, but it's also an annoying thing we do, because, like, we're all, like, 6 degrees of separation. Can we, like, all be just the same week? Or can the earth not handle it if we all do it at the same time? Like, just come on. Yeah, I'm a couple days late. Again, I know I'm not pregnant. I'd have to change my name if I was. Okay. That's a horrible joke. My dad hates that joke. Okay. Bye. I hope you guys have a great day. And here's hoping we all sleep very well tonight. Sayonara.